What is going on, guys? Dig here, ready to teach you how to download Plutonium and download solo mods so you could do BO1 and BO2 Easter eggs solo. And yes, you can do the Easter eggs with 2 players. Yes, you have to buy the games on Steam if you want to do this. And yes, the mods allow you to do Max's and Richtofen side Easter eggs. And no, you cannot do this on console. This is only PC. With those questions out of the way, let's get into the video. Now, the first thing that you want to do is open up a web browser and search Plutonium. Obviously, when you search Plutonium, it's going to give you the definition what Plutonium is. But if you scroll down and you see this right here that says Plutonium Project, that's what you're going to be looking for. What you're going to do now is you're going to register an account or log in. Considering you're watching this video now, you probably don't have an account. So register an account. Once you register an account, you're going to come back to this web page. Instead of clicking your register or log in, you're going to click on download. Now, you can either click on the Plutonium EXE or you click on the download button in the top right corner. It does not matter. Just click on either one. Once it is downloaded, in the top right corner, you're going to click on it, and then it's going to execute the file to open up Plutonium. Once Plutonium is open, you're going to be bring to this page. Go ahead and put your username that you use to create your account, and then you're going to put in your password. Make sure you don't have caps lock on because the password is cap sensitive. Once you sign in, if you hover over on the left side, you're going to see T6 zombies and T5 zombies. T6 is Black Ops 2 zombies, and T5 is Black Ops 1 zombies. As of right now, we're going to focus on Black Ops 2 zombies and getting it set up. You're going to click on Black Ops 2 zombies, and then you're going to click on game settings right by the play button. Now you're going to open up Steam. Yes, you do need to own the game on Steam for Black Ops 1 and Black Ops 2. There is a way that you can get both for free, but I highly recommend and advise against it because it is very buggy when you do it through the freeway. Once you got Steam open up, go to your library, search up Call of Duty, find Call of Duty Black Ops 2 Zombies. Once you have found this, and over here to the right side, you're going to click on the gearbox. You're going to go to manage, and then you're going to click on browse local files. Once you're inside the browse local files, you're going to click on the middle search bar area. It's going to highlight, and you're going to control C. Make sure it says Black Ops 2. This is to indicate your directory, your map towards Black Ops 2 within your file system inside your PC. Now you're going to reopen Plutonium. You're going to click on game settings like you did earlier. You're going to click select directory, and then it's going to open up another file. You're going to paste it the exact place where you copied it from and control V to paste it, and then you're going to click enter. Once you click enter, it's confirming it's taking that directory from your Steam files to open your game through Plutonium. All you got to do is verify ownership. Once you do this, it's going to send you to the Plutonium website, and it's going to verify. Once that is done, you're able to open up Plutonium Black Ops 2 Zombies. Now to get to the mod part of the video. Now, in order to get access to the mods, you have to go to the description of my video and click on the Discord invite. Once you arrive inside my Discord, you're going to scroll down until you find BO1 and BO2 mods. Once you find this tab, click it open, and then you're going to look for BO2 mods. Conveniently, my moderator, Eucologen, shout out the GOAT, set it up perfectly for you guys so you guys know which mods go in which folder. I will go over that in a bit, but as of right now, only download the berry mods. Now, you can either click your Windows key or you can click on the search in the bottom of your Windows taskbar, and you're going to type in run. You're going to click enter, and then it's going to bring up a prompt in the bottom left corner. You're going to bring that prompt to the center to make it a lot easier, and you type in app data. Once you type app data and click enter, it's going to open up a file. You're going to double click and open up your local file, and then in the top right corner, you're going to search up Plutonium. You're going to wait till your Plutonium file shows, and you're going to open up that folder. Once you have this folder opened up, you're going to open up storage folder. Once you open up the storage folder, you're going to see T6 and T5. Like I stated earlier, T6 is Black Ops 2, T5 is Black Ops 1 zombies. You're going to open up the T6 folder. Once you open up the T6 folder, you're going to open up the scripts folder. Once you open up the scripts folder, if you do not have a folder called ZM, go ahead and create a new blank folder in there and call it ZM. Once you create this folder, you're going to open it up, and then you're going to create 4 more folders. One's going to be called ZM_buried, ZM_high-rise, ZM_prison, ZM_transit. Each of these folders represent each individual map, and we're going to place the mods that you download in each individual map folder. Now, I cannot stress this enough or repeat this enough. Please spell these folders the exact way I spell them. They have to be spelled the exact way or they will not work. So many of you guys didn't understand this or didn't spell it correctly and ran into this issue plenty of times in my last video. So please, for the love of God, spell it the exact way I spell it. I'm going to put it on the screen for you so you can easily look at it in big letters to spell it the exact same way. Now, if you're notoriously dyslexic like I am, I'll leave them inside the description so you guys can copy and paste the name. So when you guys create your folders, there's no mishap. So what we're going to do is we're going to create a ZM buried folder, and we're going to put the mods that we downloaded from my Discord that were underneath the buried title, and you're going to drag and drop them inside this folder. After you're done doing that, your mod is going to work for buried. And like I stated earlier in the earlier part of the video, the mods that you drop inside that folder for buried are for Richtofen and Maxis. You don't have to delete either one. They're not going to overwrite each other. They're both going to work for Maxis and Richtofen sides Easter egg. So now with that out of the way, for buried, you're going to continue with the high rise, prison, and transit. High rise is die rise mods. So you're going to go to the Discord. You're going to find the die rise mods, drag and drop them inside the high rise folder. You're going to do the same thing for the prison folder. That's for Mob of the Dead. Find the title that says Mob of the Dead mods, download all those mods, drag and drop them inside that folder. And the same thing with transit. Find the transit mods, download them, drag and drop them in that folder. Therefore, all your mods are working for each individual map now. Now, you're going to see two other scripts that you're going to download that's going to be called the bank and the IGT splits. What the bank one does is it gives you the perma perks for any of the maps that have perma perks, and it always has your bank full. If you don't want that, then do not download that and do not place it outside of your mods that you created. IGT splits. These do not correlate to completing the Easter egg steps at all. This is if you want a speed run. It will have a timer in the top left corner telling you what step you're doing and when you completed that step. If you do not care to have that, then do not download it and do not place it outside of your mod folders. Now, if you do want that, what I just described, then download those scripts, but place them outside of the folders that you created earlier. Therefore, they will be placed and usable in all the maps that you play. Now, I need to make this abundantly clear. All these Easter eggs require 4 players besides Transit Richtofen side in Origin's Easter egg. Therefore, by saying that, some of these Easter egg steps are changed slightly differently because you're playing solo. If you're playing buried and you're doing the final step of the Easter egg where you have to shoot the cutouts, you don't have to shoot any of them because it's going to auto-complete. Simple stuff like that. Therefore, if you're doing a specific Easter egg and you want to know if it's working for you, highly recommend listening to this little part real quick. But I would like to state is I don't know anything about Max's side Easter eggs. I've never done them. So this is only going to be strictly for Richtofen side. If you do the transit side Easter egg for Richtofen, you could complete the entire Easter egg solo like I stated earlier, but in order to know if the mod's working, all you have to do is turn off 2 lampposts. What the mod does, it allows you to turn off 2 instead of 4 like it is on 4-player. If you're doing the die rise Easter egg, once you turn on the power and you build the nav card table, if you go to the elevator to the right side of the power switch and you stand on the circle and it glows orange, you are able to do the Easter egg solo. That step requires 4 players to stand on 4 different circles at the same time on 4 different elevators. If we're playing Mob of the Dead, as you load up the game, in the bottom left corner, it's going to show up highlighted blue saying the solo mod is loaded. Now, if you're playing buried Richtofen side, if the game allows you to go to round infinity, then the mod is working. If you can't go to round infinity, then the mod is not working. It requires all 4 players to be at the guillotine in order for you guys to go to round infinity. But if you're playing solo and it allows you, then the mod is working correctly. With that out of the way, let's get into BO1. Go ahead and open up my Discord and scroll down to the BO1/BO2 mods and open up BO1 mods. Go ahead and download the file, and then what you're going to do is you're going to open up Plutonium. You're going to go to the game setting right beside the play button, and then you're going to click select directory. We're going to open up Steam. We're going to search Call of Duty in our library. Find Call of Duty Black Ops 1. It's going to be the blue icon Call of Duty Black Ops 1 because there's the multiplayer one. Don't get those confused. You're going to click on the gearbox. You're going to go to Manage and click on Browse Local Files. Once you have this open up, you're going to go ahead and click on the middle search bar, copy the directory, go back to Plutonium, click Select Directory, paste the directory in the middle search bar, click Enter, make sure you click Enter, and then click Select Folder. Click Verify Ownership. Then it's going to open up the web browser for Plutonium. You can exit out of that. Now you're going to go to the folder where you downloaded the BO1 mods. You're going to extract it to wherever you get access to it. Then you're going to search up Run in your Windows search bar on your taskbar. And then it's going to open up the little prompt in the bottom left corner. You're going to type in App Data. Once this folder opens up, you're going to click on your local folder. And then in the top right corner on the search bar, you're going to type in Plutonium. Open up that folder and then open up storage. Once you open up storage, go ahead and click on T5 because that is Black Ops 1 zombies. And then you're going to make sure you have a mods folder. If you do not, go ahead and create one. Once you open up your mods folder, go ahead and find where you have the folder extracted for your BO1 Easter eggs and drag and drop in your mods folder. Now, I cannot stress this enough. If you are opening Plutonium and you want to play BO1 Easter egg mods, please right click and run as administrator. If you do not do this, it will crash when you try to load the mod. I don't know why it does it, but you have to run it as administrator. Once you load up Plutonium Black Ops 1 zombies and you run it as administrator, you're going to go to your mod section and then load your mod. Once your mod is loaded, you're going to Black Ops 1 Moon map, and you're going to keep on restarting the map until you have your black gloves, which is the Richthofen character. In the bottom right corner, you're going to see the real device. If you look at the center of the device and it has an orange glowing rock, that means that you completed the Shangri-La Easter egg, which requires 4 players, indicating that you can do this Easter egg solo as long as you have that device. If you're curious if the mod works on Ascension, as long as you press all 4 buttons during the Mookie Round step Easter egg and it goes into the wall, then you can do that Easter egg solo. On 4 players, it requires all 4 players to press the button at the same time in order for it to go into the wall. If you're curious if the mod works on Shangri-La, as long as you go in Eclipse mode as a solo player, then the mod is working perfectly fine. Because Shangri-La requires all 4 players to press the button at the same time in order to go into Eclipse mode. If you're curious if it works on Call of the Dead, it doesn't, because you don't need a mod to do Call of the Dead solo. You could do that Easter egg without a mod. And then if you're curious if it works on the Moon, as long as you have the Vril device, you could do the Easter egg solo. Now for the last remark for Black Ops 1, if you ever run into the issue where you forget to run an administrator for Plutonium to play Black Ops 1 and your game keeps on crashing every time you load the mod, go back to Steam. You're going to click on Call of Duty Black Ops 1 and multiplayer, each individual one. You're going to go to the gearbox. You're going to go to properties. You're going to go to install files and verify the integrity. You're going to rinse and repeat, do the same thing for multiplayer as well. You're going to let it validate your files, and it's going to either find corrupted files or find non-corrupted. If it finds it corrupted, it's going to replace and fix those files. So therefore, then you can go back to Plutonium and run it as administrator. If you ever run into that issue, always verify your files if your game is crashing. Also, I'd like to add as well, if you are wanting to do the Easter eggs with like 2 players, your other teammate must do the exact same thing that you're watching in this video and doing to your PC. They have to do the same thing on their PC. Well, there you go. That's how you download Plutonium, how to install BO2 and BO1 mods and get them up in working order and knowing if they are working. If you guys enjoy the video, don't forget to leave a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button as well. It is greatly appreciated. Now, if you guys have any other questions or are running into any other problems, leave a comment down below in the video as well. And also leave a message inside the Discord so me and my mods can get to you as soon as possible if there is any other dilemmas you run into. I know there's a longer formatted video and a slower pace by my standards, but I had a lot of people complaining about I was talking too fast in the last video. So hopefully this pace was a lot better and a lot easier to understand. So if you did enjoy this pace a lot more, let me know in the comment section down below so I can make those changes the next time I make a video for something else. Other than that, I love you guys so much. I hope you guys are doing good out there. Stay safe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.